There are places on this planet where the map ends and the unknown begins. One of those places lies in the far north, where daylight fades into months of darkness, and silence stretches wider than the horizon. Between Juneau, Anchorage, and the Arctic coast of Uti, a shape forms a triangle that has swallowed planes, hikers, and stories for decades. This is the Alaska Triangle. More than 16,000 people have vanished here without distress calls, without wreckage, without answers. Some say it's nature. Others whisper it's something else. Before we go further, hit like, subscribe, and tell us below what you believe causes the disappearances. Science, myth, or the unknown. Alaska covers an immense territory larger than Texas, California, and Montana combined. Its mountains rise like walls, its valleys hide rivers of ice, and its weather shifts in seconds. To travel here is to gamble with the elements. Snow can fall without warning. Temperatures drop to -40. GPS signals fade behind peaks. A place like this doesn't need the supernatural to make people disappear. Nature alone is enough. But then, why do so many vanish inside one specific region? Reports of disappearances date back long before modern aviation. Indigenous tribes spoke of hunters who stepped into fog and never returned. When aircraft began crossing Alaska in the early 20th century, the mystery deepened. In 1950, a Douglas C-54 military transport carrying 44 people vanished en route to Anchorage. No distress signal, no wreckage. Despite massive searches, not a trace was found. Then, decades later, small private planes began dropping off radar within the same rough boundaries. Some went missing in clear weather. Others disappeared minutes after takeoff. The consistency, the repetition sparked a pattern too chilling to ignore. One of the most famous cases occurred on October 16, 1972. Twin engine Cessna carrying U.S. Congressman Haley Boggs and Alaska Representative Nick Begich departed from Anchorage to Juneau. The flight should have lasted less than 2 hours. Somewhere over the mountains, radar contact vanished. The largest search in U.S. history at that time, 39 aircraft, dozens of ships, 325 hours of airtime, found nothing. Not one scrap of metal. Not one signal. After 39 days, the search ended. The wreck was never found. To this day, the disappearance of that plane remains one of the great American mysteries. Many believe it vanished inside what is now called the Alaska Triangle. The land itself seems designed to deceive. Magnetic disturbances are documented across Alaska's interior. Compasses can drift several degrees off true north, confusing even experienced pilots. There are methane pockets beneath the permafrost natural gas that can erupt without warning, creating explosive pressure that could down small aircraft. Add to this violent microclimates, rapid icing, and minimal landmark sand, you have a perfect storm of danger. Yet even knowing this, veteran pilots, seasoned and military personnel, people trained for extremes, still vanish without explanation. Where science ends, stories begin. Alaska's native Tlingit and Tsimshian. People's tale of the Kushtaka, shape-shifting being, half men, half otter, who mimics voices to lure travelers from safety. To believers, the Kushtaka embodies the dangers of Aragunzdos, who disrespect the land or claimed by it. Others speak of energy vortices, rotating magnetic fields that could bend light and time, opening brief windows into other dimensions. Then there are those who insist something else inhabits Alaska's sky, unidentified crafts appearing on radar for seconds. Then, Goni? In 1986, a Japanese cargo plane reported a massive, glowing object following it across the Alaskan night sky for more than 30 minutes. The pilot's voice trembled as he described a spaceship the size of 2 aircraft carriers. The official explanation: radar anomalies. But to those who live under those northern lights, the story became another thread in Alaska's strange tapestry. Not everyone disappears. Some live to tell their stories. In 1998, a bush pilot crash-landed near the Kuskokwim River after his instruments malfunctioned. He survived 8 days in freezing temperatures before being spotted by a rescue helicopter. A La Terre sighed, the compass wouldn't hold steady. It felt like the air itself was spinning. Search and rescue teams tell similar tales. Radios that lose signal mid-transmission, GPS devices that reboot without reason. They call these areas the blank zones. For every survivor, there are hundreds who are not found, yet those who search keep returning Drawan by Dooley, haunted by mystery. Maybe that's the true pull of the Alaska Triangle. It's less about what's missing and more about what it says about us. Humans are drawn to mystery. We seek patterns in chaos, meaning in tragedy, and wonder in the void. The Triangle reminds us that even in our age of satellites and technology, the world still holds places where answers slip away. Some say that's terrifying. Others, Sayit, that's beautiful. Soa, do you believe hides inside the Alaska Triangle? Natural danger, or something beyond human reason? Let us know in the comments. Hit like if this story gave you chills. Subscribe for more mysteries, and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and respect the wild.